Hello there, Kate. How are things going with you? I have Mike muted right now because he thought something might come up. I'll unmute him when everything seems to be clear anyway. But it's been a week, I guess. We do this. I think we did it last week, right? Yeah, Mike is saying that it was. And hello, Jason. Good evening to you too. Do you want me to unmute you now, Mike, or should I wait a little bit longer? Okay.
It's talking, but they're in the other room, so it'll probably be all right.
Okay, yeah, that's no problem. It probably won't be too loud, even if it does come through on the mic a little bit. But hello to you, Jason and Kate. Hope you're all having a good winter time, as we've now officially entered the winter season with the last couple of days. I posted a little thing about it because I saw someone said it's like the shortest day of the year, and it's like it's been like the longest year or something like that. I thought it was pretty funny. Hello,
Even
Yuki.
Advertisements are making jokes about that now. They're like, this year has felt like the longest year ever, and I'm sure you all are ready for it to be over.
I keep saying that 2021 is probably going to be worse. Like, everyone's getting like, oh, it's 2020 is over, it's going to be great. I'm like, you know, don't count your chickens before they've hatched, so to speak. You don't know what you're going to get exactly. And if I had to bet on anything, it's probably going to be even crazier.
True.
Just with the way things have been in general. And hopefully you're all having a good evening. A Merry Christmas to everyone, as we probably won't be streaming anything before that, since we only stream this every week or so. And it's just a couple of days away now. Hopefully you guys have been able to get pretty much everything you've wanted for any of your friends and relatives. And for yourself, I guess, if you just get stuff for yourself, because after a while, that's kind of what people just end up doing for the most part. Don't know about all of you.
Yeah, hopefully you got all your shopping done, because if you hadn't by now...
You're fucked. Not even gonna censor that. Yeah, you're just fucked at that point. Trying to get in the last day.
One of my
It kind of reminds me. There's a movie, and it's a classic. I'm sure everyone is familiar. Hello, Blobsoys. How are you today? Jingle All the Way. That all-time Christmas classic where Arnold Schwarzenegger has to buy the toy at the last minute for his son, who was Anakin Skywalker in the one Star Wars movie. The Turbo Man doll.
But yeah, there was a friend of mine at work who said they hadn't got theirs started, and she feels so bad because she's like, I have to go visit my family tomorrow after work, and it's just like, they're gonna be like, where's our gifts? And she's gonna be like, oh, well.
That's something where I actually helped out my aunt with, because she was getting her son, well, he's like older now, he's like in his 40s, but he wanted to get an Xbox for Christmas, one of the new ones, and you know, she couldn't find one because of how crazy it was, and if you like try to get one, you pretty much have to buy it right away online because they just go out instantly. Right. And I was actually able to get one for her, so I dropped it off a couple of days ago. So, you know, she was really thankful that she would finally be able to give it to him and not have to wait till like sometime after Christmas. And she actually ended up giving me a Steam gift card just for that in return. I'm like, oh, you didn't have to do that. I just wanted to help out because, you know, she's been also my godmother. She's watched after me like many a times. So I just wanted to help her out with that. Anyone get any cool gifts? I'm not really getting too much. What about you, Mike?
I don't know what I'm getting off the bat. I've given out ideas, but we always try to keep it hush hush what we get. But I know it's not going to be like anything like, you know, really expensive or anything, because we agreed that like for the adults we're going to try to keep it on like the, you know, lower end, you know, so that like you know, nobody's like, you spent way more money on me than I did on you, or whatever, you know, like that usual drama fest.
Yeah.
And then like the only people who tend to get like expensive gifts are for like the kids and stuff.
The little ones.
And like, I don't know if anybody in the chat's heard of this, but my nephew wanted that Lego kit from Mario that you can get, that you can like play it on your I don't know if it's like the iPad or the Switch or whichever, but like you build it all up and then like you can like see how it would play using a you know, smart device. And I was like, that's kind of cool. But like, it's expensive to get it.
All the Nintendo stuff is, they always overcharge for things. Anyways,
Yeah.
before I jump into the game, I just want to do the shoutouts as usual. So thanks to the Sorcerer Stabbers, Team Atchison, and Clarity. And I think that's all I have to say. If I have forgotten anyone, forgive me, please. But
Hey, everybody, watch out. JP's here.
Oh, and JP is here. There we go. JP, how are things going, man? Merry Christmas Eve. Yeah, we're just about into Christmas Eve. We'll see if we... Oh, is the game crashing? I think it just crashed. You gotta be kidding me. It's like every time I start this game up, JP, good timing once again. I think last time you came into the stream, it crashed right away too, didn't it?
Yeah,
Good
I'm blaming
Lord.
JP then. God damn it.
JP is cursed.
Not even censoring that.
Nope, nope. Alright, well, it takes hardly a minute to start this back up, so let's just do it once again. From the top. And yeah, you know what, kind of like I said before, after a while you just kind of get stuff for yourself, so I've been getting stuff for myself throughout the year, and it really isn't corresponding to like Christmas Day. I did also get my parents some like surround sound like TV speakers, because they had like an old sound system from probably 20 plus years ago. And like it needed to be replaced because it wasn't really working with like the new TV and stuff they all have, so that finally is out. I actually gave it to them early because it just happened to come early. And I'm like, yeah, well, may as well have it. What the hell? It doesn't really matter this year. It's like a very strange Christmas with all the stuff going on in the world. I kind of saw my grandmother because, you know, everyone is going to see her like kind of in like separate blocks essentially. So there's like not too many people at once. So I saw her earlier today for like a couple of hours. And that was pretty much it. Alright, well we're back in it. Let's see if I can send the invite one more time.
Hold on before you do, because I'm getting an error on my end as well, so I'm having to exit out of the game.
Oh, okay. I'll just keep on the pause screen for a little bit. Actually, let me see something else right now. How am I doing with this? Oh, I should probably put this stuff away. Alright, well let me know when you're back in the game. I'll send you a new invite.
Yeah, it completely crashed. I had to force close it and everything. Like after your game crashed, what it did is it sent it over to mine basically because it was like...
yeah, of course it's not gonna work.
It was like, oh, you can't get in, but then it just kept giving me this error message over and over again until finally I exited the game. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna reset the game just to be on the safe side.
Oh yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna do something really quick.
Game's back up.
Alright, hold on. I wanna do something quickly
I'm not
first.
rushing, I'm just letting you know. We learned the value of family.
Here we go. Alright, let me send you the invite. Oh wait. There we go. Yeah, I guess, yeah, technically maybe the zombie Christmas is usually Easter, I guess, because that's to do with the resurrection. So I guess maybe it's more appropriate for that. Okay, I sent it over, so it should be. I wanted to do something else really quick first.
Yeah, it took it a second, but I got it.
Alright. Now, I do want to put some stuff away, because I always bitch about not having enough space to store my other items. Don't know what to put away right now, though. I guess I can put away these extra blocks here. JP fell asleep on our stream. Well, why am I not surprised, JP? You're always falling asleep on our streams. We're not keeping it high octane enough for you? I see how it is. But yeah, I'm wondering if any of you guys, since it's been another week, have any of you that want to get the PlayStation or Xbox managed to get those yet? Because there have been more drops of them coming in recently. And it seems like a lot of people have had a chance to actually pick them up by now. So I wonder if any of you guys had any more luck with that. Assuming you were trying to get in the first place or whatever, because I guess not everyone is trying to get them. some people are like, there's not really enough games to get just yet with the new systems. And that makes sense. Are you in the game right now? Because I think I hear someone.
Yeah, about to, yep.
Alright, where are you? Hey, Mike.
Nice crossbow. And nice hat.
Check in your chest, by the way. The one closest to your bed.
That's awesome.
So you have to put on the hat as well, again, the festive mood. Even if it's not the best, like, there we go. So yeah, I got the hat on as well. Obviously you guys can't see that. Now they add that into the game. I don't know where you're supposed to find it, so I just use the creative menu to generate one. Because I'm like, by the time we probably find one, we're gonna be like done with the stream, so it's probably not gonna matter anyway. So that's probably the only way we'll get it. Like, I don't think you can craft it because I tried doing that before. And I think you're supposed to loot it from zombies, but it's just gonna be random whether you get it or not. So I'm like, I'll just generate the damn hat. If people want to call me a cheater or a hacker, whatever, they can. But it's more fun that way, I feel.
Yep.
Alright, so let's see. What were we doing? I have a mission. I guess we have to repair the base probably a bit. Is it all fixed up yet? Because last time we ended it, it was kind of after the Horde night. And I think we did some repairs, but...
Yeah, we started working on it.
Yeah, there's some stuff that can be upgraded, like concrete, because it's just stone right now. The brick probably needs to be upgraded over here, too. This one, too. The elite hacker skills? I know. Giving myself such an advantage with the Santa hat, which what does it even do? Let's see. I didn't really read it. I mean, it's got decent armor defense, I suppose. Probably not as good as this other helmet, of course. Actually, it's not too bad, because this is a penalty to mobility and stamina, but the Santa hat doesn't. It's actually quite impressive.
And you can put the light mod on it.
Oh, you really can. Let's do that now. Oh, I didn't bring it with me. Can I put this on it, though? Let's see if I can put the pocket mod on. That'd be pretty funny. It's like, how would you put a pocket on a Santa hat? But it might. Yeah, you can. Somehow we fit a pocket on it.
You know, that makes
very little sense. Let me put the other stuff on.
Oh yeah, we need cement.
Oh, this got beat up a bit too. They're trying to get in the house, I guess. Oh, also, I haven't been paying attention. How's the game running right now? It looks pretty good. It's actually not dropping frames. Usually it does it when we're outside, though, so maybe that'll be when it starts freaking out a little bit. I'll put it in my inventory, so I don't want to lose this for later. I wonder if I could put this thing on it, too. What else? That's probably about it. Wait, can I use this on something else that I maybe did not put anything on yet? Can I double stack? Nope. There we go. That can't be modified. Nope, these just have two. And that can't be modified. Oh, I'm fine with that. Can't complain. Well, I mean, I probably could, but I won't right now. First, I'm gonna wait a few years after release to get the PS5, so most of my friends will have them by then. Yeah, like right now, a lot of the games are coming out to the point where, good idea, Mike, where you don't really have to worry too much about buying it, since, I don't know, I'm gonna guess at least for the first year or so, most of those PS5 games will probably come out on the PS4 as well. And then maybe afterwards, you'll have to start thinking about getting one, and if not, possibly missing out on some games, but who knows how much it'll actually be that you miss out on. How's the gas? 50%. No, less than 50, but just about.
I just realized that we should probably start making sure we pick up cement when we're in houses that have it now. because we're gonna start needing that.
So how do you pick up cement?
Use a shovel.
You use shovel, and you hit, what, a cement block with it, and it just works like that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's kind of funny.
Well, no, like,
Oh.
those little, bags that look like they would contain, cement in it, basically, like, that you find in, like, houses that are being constructed and stuff like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never done that before, I don't think.
Yeah, I stopped doing it because we didn't have a cement mixer before, and so I was like, well, we don't need these, so I stopped grabbing them. But then I realized, well, now that we've actually started using cement and we have a cement mixer, I should probably start making sure I grab them whenever I see them.
Yeah, I'll try to do that as well. I don't know exactly what they look like, but I'm sure I'll figure it out.
Alright, let me put all this in the cement mixer.
Oh, sorry, zombie. I don't have time for you today.
The guy's like running around like he's all like over encumbered, but he's actually not. It's weird. I'm like, what?
I used to feel that way all the time, too. It might just be that your character's like heavy armor on that's weighing him down.
Ah,
I thought that was something that blew up. It's not trying to ruin too much of like the chill Christmas time mood or whatever, but have you guys been hearing the news about like the whole coronavirus like relief bill that they've had that like they passed recently? I don't know, it might have been, I think they might have, or Trump might have vetoed it because he was unhappy with like the way it went. But did you hear anything about that, Mike? So I'm not sure if they're passing it or not or whatever.
all I saw was like a little thing on YouTube about it, which of course, being YouTube, I just expected it to be over dramatized, so I just assumed it was like, something,
Oh god.
like that, but I was like, yeah, whatever. Like, we didn't watch it or anything like that, but I did see it get like, like show up on there, and I was like, oh, that's interesting.
So like the big issue that, well, there's a number of issues with it, but like one of the things that's like surprising about it that I've heard about is that like along with it, for whatever reason, they decided to put in like a rule in it about how they're gonna make it a felony for people to restream certain content online. And now people are worried it's gonna start to affect like YouTube and Twitch, that like if you stream some copyright content, like not only could you like possibly be sued, but like potentially they would give a prison sentence as well. So like it's really like messed up because it's like, well, we're gonna like try to help people with like this virus, but at the same time we're gonna throw in these other stupid rules too that have nothing to do with it and just punish people unnecessarily. So it's a pretty messed up situation. And yeah, I mean, in this case, I would be happy if he ends up vetoing it because it sounds like it's a bunch of bullshit. And it's all for what? Because they want to give people $600, which, what the hell is that even going to do anyway? It's not even like it's that much money.
Yeah.
Oh god, is that a bear too? But yeah, it doesn't really surprise me because like, wow, we killed it in one shot, really? Oh no, it's still alive. It's just stunned. Oh god. Fuck.
And this is
Oh,
the moment
for
when
fuck's
Try knew he fucked up.
Yeah, you know what? Load it up. Oh, guys, right on my ass. Oh boy. Wow. Well, that was fun.
Got all the concrete replaced.
Oh, and there's a snake now too? You gotta be kidding me.
I can't remember.
Oh, hey Emily, how are things going with you? You came in at a very inconvenient time. As I was about to die. Did you see that part? Good lord. If not, no, nothing happened at all. I was doing absolutely fine. We didn't have any trouble with this freaking snake. Maybe this will actually help. Oh, this is like no range, unsurprisingly. There we go. Ugh. Stop shaking. You saw me harm a bear? Did you not see the bear harm me? I think that was the more pertinent issue I was running into there. Alright. Oh, you know, there's a gas station here. Let me stop to get some gas. Oh. Yeah, it's not like I only had 19 health or whatever at one point. Why does the snake almost have 2,000 health? No, it's not that the snake had a lot of health, JP. It's just that it's very hard to hit. So I really only was able to hit that one last time at the end, and that's what killed it. Otherwise, it's probably one of the weaker enemies. I think it usually goes down in one hit. He power leveled. Yeah, let's not talk about the bear anymore. I'm past the bear. I don't want to linger on that. This is what you get when you come to the Wasteland. It's always a hell on earth. This is worse than Fallout. I don't just mean about the Fallout games being bad or whatever. Alright, you wanna die? Come over here. Where's Michael? Wait, is Michael muted? Did I not unmute Mike? No, I think you're... Or maybe you just mean where he's in the game. He's somewhere else. I don't know. Where are you, Mike? What are you doing?
At the base.
Oh, Mike's just at the base. Alright, you can hear Mike, right? I didn't forget to unmute him, did I? Oh, she's annoyed because he never said hello to her. That's what it is.
Oh.
Mike, you asshole. Wow.
Sorry, Emily. Welcome to the stream.
I see how it is.
Bow before me.
Yeah, we're just having a little fun tonight playing the most Christmas of Christmas games, 7 Days to Die. Oh, I should show you because I got off. Look what happens when I ride the bike. Look at my character. See, we are in a Christmas mood. He's really in the mood for Christmas. He's got his Santa hat, cigar, some goggles. What the hell? He's like the most Christmassy dude ever. Oh no, what's JP saying here? I need to convince Try to play more of the old games I sent him. Why did I play your games, JP? What other games did you send me? Oh, I guess I never finished that other game. Is that what you mean? The, I don't remember the name of it. You have to refresh my mind. Well, I mean, JP, if we're gonna be going on that topic, when's the next Turok stream? I guess I may as well bring up to you. Can't get anything out of this. We need to see you beat level 2 of Turok in another stream or two. Or however long it takes. Oh, don't worry, Emily. It's not one of those kind. I showed Emily the other game that I showed you, JP. And she's just as horrified as well. I'm like, yeah, this is what's going on Steam these days, believe it or not. You must die. Oh, don't worry, I already brought up Jingle All the Way earlier in the stream. I mentioned it like as soon as we began. I don't remember the context. And we're talking about Christmas gifts and buying things at the last minute.
Oh, that's right, I put on iron armor.
So I was like, oh yeah, Jingle All the Way. With Arnold. Why am I not surprised that JP would say Die Hard? That's like the least surprising answer I would expect out of him. Alright, so this is our destination. No, it's gonna be nighttime in a few hours. Oh. I'm gonna drive over some mines. Please don't. I guess I had to approach from this way, huh? Oh, I hate this area of the game. Why'd I have to come here? Is there a vulture around me? Oh, yeah, there's one up there. Is there another one? It's a game. I swear to God, it wants to kill me.
Did you forget to bring meds?
No, I brought meds. I probably could have brought more, though. No, I actually have enough. Why do you think I didn't have any?
Because your health is so low, I'm like,
Oh, it's because I got beat up so badly by that damn bear. I mean, I probably could take some more, but I usually let my health recover over time. Unless I'm in a fight or need it in a hurry. Because it usually will go up on its own after a while. Here's someone coming towards me right now, though, so it's probably gonna... Nah, let me just kill him right now. Though I guess you never know when there's gonna be a surprise bear attack in this game. So it's probably not a bad idea to heal up every now and then. Michael's judging... Oh yeah, about the health? Yeah, he was judging me. I could tell with that tone in his voice.
I always judge. It's what I do.
You know, you're lucky you don't have to be on a Discord or some forum where you type to Mike, because he always criticizes you if you make a single typo. Even if it's just out of laziness. It's like, oh, well, I was just not really paying full attention there. Mike's like, don't you mean this? It's like, yeah, Mike. Congratulations, you know English. Oh my fucking god, what is attacking me? For fuck's sake. Oh my god. See, that did... Who is it that usually calls me out for jinxing myself? Because that totally happened just now. I don't think they're here today. I can't remember their name, but they say it all the time. Now I'm injured. Oh, what the hell is this? Can I do the sewing kit to... Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's go now. There's a vulture out of nowhere. I hate animals.
Oh boy.
The animals in this game are such a pain.
Quote that. He hates animals. Tell PETA.
Oh my god. I'm gonna be protesting outside my house. No, but the animals in this game are the worst. They're just... The zombies are like nothing, but the animals are so vicious.
Yes, indeed.
Alright, well, let's start this up then. No, the fibs? Well, luckily there's no fibs in this game, so it's not like there's any fibs. Oh, imagine if they added frogs in this game, I'd never be able to kill them. That'd be a cruel, cruel thing. I don't even know what that'd be like giant mutated frogs? Wait, wasn't that in some game already? That sounds familiar now I'm thinking of it. I don't know what game in particular, but maybe Fallout? Did they have that in Fallout? Can't remember now. Zombie frogs? I think it was more like a Fallout, like a mutant frog, because, you know, that game's all about like the radiation infecting things and creating crazy critters. That was in the first Turok? Oh my god. Is that a vulture trying to get in here? Maybe I should take a healing item, because you know what? This is like a hellhole, this place. Were there frogs in Turok? I mean, there was a lot of shit in Turok. That game went all over the place. They had like these weird alien creatures. Yeah, there's someone trying to get in here. I think it's a vulture too. Alright, like where... This place doesn't seem very big. Where am I clearing it out? Down here?
Oh, weapon bag.
Alright, we are gonna have zombies that are running soon, so this is gonna be stupidly annoying.
What do you think? Should we sell these, you know, turns that we're not gonna use, or should we break them down and make a better turn out of them?
I don't know which ones we have, but, you know, I've never really used them. If you think there's value to them, you could keep them, but it might just be better to sell them off and, I don't know, do whatever you think is best.
I'm gonna scrap them down for later, because
yeah.
I think they're better in that regards to be made into something better later. Because it's the... Hold on.
Alright, Merry Christmas Eve, Emily, and have a good night.
Yeah, the one it was is like the one that just pushes zombies out of the way, and that one's
Oh, Mike,
not
you better
very
say
good.
goodnight, or else someone's gonna be pissed off at you, by the
yeah.
way.
Good night, Emily.
Oh, you can't even remember her name, I just said it. Oh my goodness, Mike, you're gonna be on the shit list.
I was like about to shoot a zombie, so I was focusing on that a little bit.
A likely story. But yeah, anyway, take care of yourself. I will see you tomorrow. Good night, Emily. What am I doing in here? I'm like stupid cart for the janitor. There we go. Why did it... Okay, whatever. It sounded like it's like a piece of cloth that broke when I hit it. Well. Usually that'd be the good stuff, but we're actually in the later point in the game, so it's not really that valuable anymore, is it?
What's not valuable?
I got like a fire axe and an anvil and stuff. Where's this?
The anvil's good for iron though, so we might want to keep that.
Oh yeah, we could scrap it for iron. That's at least something to do with it. We out. Oh, there's a fucking goddamn dog. Let's see if I can hit it. Oh my god. I didn't think it was loaded. I forgot the crossbow works differently from the bow and arrow.
Oh yeah.
It's like it shoots right away. I'm like, oh, wasn't expecting that. Right, let's not go outside right away. Actually, the treasure's supposed to be above us. Apparently. Maybe it's in one of these things, and it's something I have to drop down into. Let's go back up. There we go. Can I just read this map here? No, it doesn't tell me the map, because that'd be too convenient. Where's this damn zombie? Oh, it's that? Oh, I'm gonna get to this. Oh, just like that. Alright, well I still have to clear the area, which is kind of stupid. I'm not exactly sure what the area is supposed to be, because it's actually not too big. I guess it includes this back area. Yeah, you know, probably all this stupid crap's gonna be included, so it's gonna be like a whole... Oh god. What are you doing? Oh, nice. Well, that worked. Forgot they're also gonna be running at us. Nope, now it's not loaded, of course, when I was ready for it. Probably should shut this door, because I think they're actually in there, wherever that one is. Wait, isn't this stupid block? I don't think so. I can't tell where that's coming from. Sounds like it's all around us. Oh yeah, this place is gonna be... Where did you come from, you crazy bitch? Alright, well. I feel like we're surrounded somewhere. I just don't know where they are. It's over this way. Nothing. Oh, the music's picked up. What the hell? Oh, mines everywhere. That's great. There's some down here. Oh, they're trying to swim over here. They banging on this door now? No. I have no idea where these guys all are. This place is crazy. I don't know if I can hit them from here. I have to clear this whole area out. That's a nightmare. Oh, bot. This looks so buggy. Fuck, dude. Oh, I think I'm gonna die here because this is like fucked up beyond all recognition.
That's a shame.
So yeah, that's fucked.
Aww.
I got stuck in the water and you can't like navigate in the water. So that's just like a death trap. Christmas is ruined.
Well, at least you didn't lose your hat when you died because you have it turned off or you won't.
Oh, I guess that's true, right? Yeah.
So
What a
that,
piece
at
of
least.
shit. What? I can't interact with the door? Whoa, the game's buggy. I can't interact with anything. Alright, I have to rage quit. Actually, I might have to rage quit. Mike, can you get to somewhere that's like safe for a minute? Because I might have to restart the game.
Nah, let me get to the base real fast. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm right near it. I'm overloaded, so it's gonna take me a while to get there.
Oh, this is stupid. This is the game's fault. The new update bugged the game. What is this, Cyberpunk? Oh, I hear you. I hear you panting, trying to get back. It's a Christmas. Oh, wait. Is it back yet? Oh, I thought I saw I could access something, but now it's gone again.
Let me come down there.
Yeah, it's buggy. Oh, wait.
Oh, I can hear you.
No, it fixed itself. All right, well,
oh, good.
It just needed its minute, I guess, to load in. All right, so we don't have to restart it. No rage quit. Or maybe I'll rage quit anyway. God damn it, game. Rah. All right, well, I guess I'll have to deal with that later. Yeah, this is the thing about these later missions is they become sort of a pain in the ass to do. Actually, I guess you automatically fail the mission because it's gone from the thing now.
Yeah, you do.
Fuck you, game.
You die.
Eat my dick. Well, I guess we might as well go back out there, try to get some experience for the Grim Reaper.
That's a thing.
Yeah, it's like he demands blood. Blood for the blood god. Alright, so pro tip for everyone playing 7 Days to Die, don't get yourself stuck in water. Otherwise you're fucked. I don't know if I could use my gun. I was gonna try to pull out my gun, but it wasn't ready, so I don't think it was gonna work anyway in the water. Oh, Shadowcat, what's up with you? Merry Christmas to you too. Yeah, we're celebrating it early with some 7 Days to Die. It's a happy red Christmas with my blood being spilled just before because I died before you got here. It's our first death in a long time in this game, but it has happened once again. I do have to go back to get my bike though, which is going to be annoying. Because my bike didn't come back to me. Go to hell. How much experience do you have to pay? Does it tell you?
And getting better sleep is always a viable thing to do.
Oh yeah, I think JP said he fell asleep last time too, so you're in good company. Everyone falls asleep during these streams because of how long they tend to go. Well, not that they tend to go long, but we usually start a bit late in the night, I guess for most people. Oh yeah, this is gonna be annoying. See, this is like where it'd be a great thing to have the Jeep, because you could like drive me out there and then I could pick up the bike and then drive it back. Instead I have to walk all the way myself. Yeah, I guess we're still in the same range. Yeah, you share some experience too. I need to make it up.
Ooh, actually, I should take this gunpowder.
Yeah, go to hell, dude. I wonder if I had more things to give out before I... Nope, I didn't. But yeah, you have any good plans for Christmas, Shadowcat? Or are you mostly gonna be, What the hell? Oh, okay. That was surprising. Are you most just gonna be, playing it safe, as they say? I'll set that as a quick waypoint.
I can make nail guns. Sweet. What do I need to make that? Unfortunately, forged steel. And I can only make a level 1. Crap. Okay, that wouldn't be very useful at all.
Does the different level of the nail guns actually do anything?
No, I guess not, but it makes it last longer.
Oh yeah, like the durability. Well, that's not really like the biggest, Oh, for fuck's sake, a bear is chasing me now. Oh wait, stop. Oh, we'll fight the bear, I need the experience, right? Wait, is my gun loaded? Let's see. That's loaded. That's loaded now. Okay. just in case. This is not loaded.
Level 5. Okay, maybe I should do 42 next time.
Oh boy. There we go.
Oh crap.
Not that the bear actually gives you that much experience compared to what it probably should give you, because it takes a good 3 or 4 hits to actually kill. Meanwhile, like the other zombies that go down in like a hit give you almost as much. Shadowcat says, doing well, just debating some games to give my friends on Steam. Oh yeah, that's what I saw too, the big Steam sale. I was gonna actually talk about that. Let me, I'll finish your message first. So I can't meet them in person right now. Thinking about getting outward. Trying to find a sneaky way to inquire about their opinions in the game. How are you guys doing? Oh, I'm doing pretty good. But yeah, I was gonna ask you guys, like, what kind of stuff you might want to get on Steam with all the stuff that's going on sale. I'm not too sure what I would get, so I kind of curious to see what you guys are getting. See if there's any good recommendations out there. I think I probably will try to pick up, what was it, Persona 4. Since that's what people wanted me to play at some point. And I was gonna pick it up on the sale, like I said. Kind of on, I guess it was the end of Persona 5 or whatever. But I've been holding off on that because I was expecting to go on like a bit more of a sale than it did go on. But I mean, it's not really expensive in general, I guess. It's funny, it's like, oh, it's only like 10% off or whatever it is. Actually, I don't know what it really is. It might have actually been a decent amount. I think it was like maybe originally $20, now it's $15 or something. So I mean, it's actually not too bad. It's like 25%, I guess. I think it is 25%. If I just cover my ass in case I'm wrong somehow. Yeah, it is kind of newer on the store itself, I suppose. That is definitely true. Uh oh, let's switch it up. There we go. Wait, is he not dead? Keep hitting it just in case. Oh boy. Oh, there we go. I know we're playing really risky.
I love the dynamic music sometimes.
Oh yeah, it can be so good in this game. That is very, very true. It's been a nice addition to this game. Oh, another thing I was curious to ask you guys about is, did any of you actually manage to get Cyberpunk? And if so, what was your experiences playing with it? Because there's been so many issues reported on that game. Oh, what the fuck? Where did that... Oh boy. Police zombies spewing radiated piss from his mouth. Well, actually, it was not too hard to destroy. Yeah, the hammer is just so OP. It makes you feel like you can do anything. And it kind of gives you a false sense of invincibility at times. As you can probably tell. But I mean, you really can do so much with it. Like, there's another bear over there, but I'm gonna try to avoid that one, just because that will drain my health over time, so I try to get to this damn motorcycle. I don't want to die again so soon. Especially because that penalty will keep mounting up. That's, okay, that's not on mine. But I was gonna say, I wanted to bring it up because I did get the game on the PC. And it doesn't really have that many issues for the most part. Other than it's like a very demanding game. But I know on like the consoles it's had major issues, both with performance and with like very, very buggy things happening in it. Oh, another spider zombie. Oh, they're a pain to try to hit. You know, it's funny, they're not really that accurate hitting you either, because they tend to jump past you most of the time when they try to leap at you.
Mm-hmm.
60% off, but still 28 Canadian dollars. Wait, for which game? Shadowcat? It's by Spike Chunsoft, the Danganronpa guy, so I wanted to make something absolutely the opposite? I think I must have missed the title for it. What game are you talking about? Oh, that might be a mine. Okay, let's avoid that.
I think it's so funny that not only with ore, you also find like stone mixed in with it. It's just kind of like, oh, well, okay, cool.
In what?
Mixed in with the ore, you get stone. I mean, I guess you would, but I think it's just kind of funny because like you'd be digging for like iron or something, and like all of a sudden like some stone comes with it, and you're just like, oh, look at that, stone.
Oh my god. This is a nightmare. Oh, Zonky Zero Less Beginning? I might actually have that already, to be honest.
Oh, speaking of nightmare, this guy I've been watching play this game, he did a new mode called Nightmare. Like you put all like the zombies running speed on Nightmare like all the time. And like the difficulty on like the highest. And starting out, if you run into a single zombie, you get two-shotted. It is insane.
The game is like... they really spawn way too many of these vultures at this point. I don't know what they've done, but like they've increased that like, to be way ridiculous. Especially when you're in this radiated area or whatever, the wasteland. It's just...
What do you think about the zombie intelligent slider that they're thinking about adding, where zombies can be like really stupid while they're running around and stuff, for example?
I think that's fine. They should have, like, the biggest issue I have right now in the game is how often they spawn these stupid vultures. Like, it's just stupid.
I do think they should have an option that like lowers that. I mean, I know as your game stage gets higher, it makes sense that they would try to give you you know, stronger enemies, but
not like more enemies. The vultures I just hate overall. Like they're just like a fucking blight on this planet. They need to be eradicated. Do I have frames? Did I get rid of them? I wonder if I put them away somewhere. Oh, I can make more at least. No, no, no. Some Kentucky Fried Chicken. If only I could do something good with them like that. Doesn't work that way though.
Sounds like we're not out of animal fat, are we? But no, we're not.
You know, I come on this ceiling to try to, or the rooftop to try to get away from enemies, and there's more enemies up here, of course. There's a bear. I'm like, I have to get it out of my way, so I'm gonna get up here to fight from safety.
Nice. More meat stew.
What's in here?
Do it. Let's make some of this.
I don't know. I guess someone's living up here, huh? Oh yeah, you know, speaking of the KFC Shadowcat, I don't know if you've heard about this, but they're gonna be releasing a, what is it? A Kentucky Fried Chicken video game console or something like that? Do you guys hear about that?
I think I did hear about that. I don't think many people are excited about it, though. From last I heard.
Yeah, it seems pretty wild. I don't know what it's supposed to be like. It's hard to believe that's actually serious, but considering all the other stuff happening, I guess there's crazier things going on right now. There's 2 fucking bears. Why are there so many bears in this fucking wasteland? Okay, this is like ridiculous. I swear, I get more enemies now.
Okay, I have the wall that they
like, how many bears are you running into, Mike?
Since I've been staying at the base, not very many, but...
See, maybe I should just be working on the base instead of this. This is, like, ridiculous.
I mean, I do need to get out and do some stuff in the game. I need to...
don't want to go out here, at least. I'll tell you that much.
Stuff, so I can get the crucible.
Safe.
I still can't believe we haven't found a single crucible.
Oh boy. So obviously you want to hit the bear in the head if you can, because that tends to do more damage.
Oh, well, of course. That's common knowledge, you would think.
Yeah, I just want to explain that you want to do that. Now I'm probably gonna miss half the time because it's a damn hard thing to hit, even though it's gigantic, because the bear is glitching like a fucking motherfucker like this. Look at his spastic movements.
Ever. That's something I learned. People have said that they're impossible to hit with melee. Okay, we need...
Nah, I'm trying to hit him with arrows and melee, and it's like just a nightmare, because like... I guess it has to do with like the AI or whatever that you were kind of talking about, like... Enemies will run into like a block and they'll like start vibrating on it, and it's just impossible to hit them like that because they're completely unpredictable.
Yeah.
And I don't know if there's a way to fix that, because I mean it happens in a lot of other games too, where if you have an enemy like running up against a wall or the side, they'll kind of like glitch up against it. It's just very infuriating when you're trying to hit something with limited resources and it's like, oh yeah, but the enemy's going fucking hog wild. I mean, sometimes it works to your advantage like this right now because it's glitching on this fence and they can't... Oh, now it's hit me. Even though it wasn't even facing my way. Whoa, though. Okay. Wow. Okay, that's not what I wanted. But sure, we blew up a car.
Oh, no.
This is not going according to plan. Alright, you know what?
Shotgun up in my storage.
Operation fucking kill the goddamn bear by any means necessary.
I need less weapons.
I swear, it takes less hits with the other thing. Where'd that zombie go, by the way? Stripper bitch. Hey, Ishi, how are things going? The way the bear moves is funny. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. They get like glitched up on the walls. I guess maybe she's not a stripper anymore. What would you call her? Just a party girl? I don't know what you'd call her. Well, anyway, that's one bear out of the way. Did the other one despawn, or did it? No, you know what? While it's not here, I'm just gonna try to make off for the bike. Hopefully it doesn't see me. Oh, that's it over there, right? Yeah, it may not see me. Yeah, just keep going. We'll ignore it. Good. Oh, there's a game that comes to mind. The first episode's free to try, and the rest of the game is for sale at $8.75 Canadian. It's about secret societies and mysteries, and upgrading your character skills and choosing your own approaches to your goals. It's called The Council. Ah.
Oh, I almost forgot something.
Okay, thanks for telling me about that shit. Okay, and it's good to know the first one is free. I mean, that always makes the decision a bit easier if you could just try a game for free. I always like that business model for games like that. When they can at least release a little bit of it for free to try out. Alright, let's change our bike to this method. Is there anywhere I could stop by here? Since I'm already in this stupid town. That's where the trader is, I guess. Let's go over there. They might have a mission for us. Hello, White Phantom. How are you today? Good evening to all of you who joined us lately, in case I missed anyone in there popping up, or anyone that may be lurking around as well. We're having a little bit of a zombie Christmas stream, of course, because you can't get any more appropriate for Christmas than this.
Exactly.
Actually, Mike, if you had to pick any game to do for like a Christmas special, what would you pick?
Oh gosh.
Whatever's on the table.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, we do have a Santa hat, so that is festive. See, I told you there's some Christmas theme to this.
And we could always go to the snow biome to make it even more festive. Throw
You probably
snowballs
should
at
have
each
done
other.
that. Yeah. Fun Santa's
Somebody
workshop here.
actually made what was like called a snow fort in the game to do like a zombie horde on. I'm like, I bet that didn't go well.
Is this the traders? Maybe it's not. This is a school. See, I thought there was a trader here somewhere. Because I didn't mark off the other one on the map, did I? Or maybe it's not here, because I have a feeling it shows up when we're close enough to it either way. Well, let's take a little drive around this town. You're looking, Yuki? I did see you earlier, though, so I do know you're here at least. I guess I hit up all these. Oh yeah, so I do have another funny little story. So like with all this stuff going on with, you know, Christmas deliveries and whatever, I've been getting like a few packages. And the other day, I had someone come, oh my god, there's a fucking vulture chasing me down, of course, because I can't go a fucking minute without something pestering me in this goddamn game. There we go. So I had a neighbor from like a block over come over, and apparently, I guess they got like a present, or like a package that was supposed to go to my house, and they delivered to like the complete wrong house on another block for some reason. But thankfully the person was good and, you know, like brought it back over to say like, oh, they delivered to the wrong place. And, you know, here it is and everything. But the problem is, today I got another package and it was like addressed to me. But I opened it up, it was something I never ordered. It was like a wine tumbler glass and a pair of socks that had like mice on them or whatever. And I'm like, oh, I didn't order this. And like I asked other people, I'm like, did you like order me something? And they're like, nope. So I'm like, I have no idea where the hell this came from. I guess it's like another wrong order. Like part of me is like, is it for like the other guy who got what I was supposed to get and then dropped it over? But I don't know where he lives, so it's like, if it is his, I don't know. He didn't look like the kind of guy that would have socks like that either way, unless it was for his kid, I guess. But I'm like, well, that's kind of a shame, because I have no idea what to do about it now. Alright, well, let's get the hell out of this fucking wasteland, because, oh my god, there's another vulture! Get the fuck out of here. Alright. Maybe we will go to the snow biome, because fuck this place. Where's the snow biome anyway, Mike? You have it on your map? I don't think I have it. Yep, like, this motherfucking
Not
bitch.
right now.
I have half a mind to find if there's a way to mod this game and like actually just take out the vultures from it. Cause it's just so damn annoying. And yeah, we got like another abrasion or whatever we have to patch up at this point. Amazon must be rich since this pandemic? Yeah, I'm sure they are. It's like, they're one of the few businesses that could still pretty much operate almost completely like normal. In fact, beyond normal, because they get more business now than they probably ever did. With how many people have to order things in and, you know, get things delivered instead of going out at this point. I lost my focus. What was it again? Oh, yeah. How do I patch this up now? What is this shit? Abrasion. How do I cure an abrasion?
First aid bandage.
Yep, I was just reading it now. We also use aloe cream. Though I don't have a way of making it, so I guess I'll just use this. I hate those vultures. Alright, so... well, I guess I'll go this way. Why not? Why the fuck not? Your parents order something like every day? I have gotten a lot of stuff too. Especially with some of the stuff for Christmas time. Like, I'm waiting for some things to come in that oh my god, drove off the road. Like, I'm waiting for some things to come in that are like on back order or whatever. Hopefully they get here eventually. It's funny, I ordered one of those AMD Ryzen CPUs that were released, I guess it was about a month or 2 months ago now. And it's on back order, so I ordered it again from Amazon because like they supposedly had supply in. But then like, oh, it's gonna come sometime between January and May. I'm like, well, that's really specific. So I've kind of both of these orders open. I don't know which one's getting here first. So I guess we'll just see which one wins, and then I'll cancel the other one or whatever. Yeah, but you see, the problem with that issue is that if Bezos did that, then he wouldn't be able to jump in a pool of money like Scrooge McDuck. And that wouldn't be nearly as cool.
Is there something you need?
Why'd he just throw shit at me? What? Oh, I guess I completed a mission. Even though it didn't even show the pop-up for that for some reason. That's weird. Okay. Do you have any more jobs? Nope. We have in your inventory. This is really buggy. I guess we could make this if we wanted to, but it's really not a big deal at this point. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste some money for that. I should sell this hat. Sure. There we go.
All that damn gawking at goods and that's all you buy?
Oh, shut your face. I didn't even buy anything. I sold him an item. This AI couldn't even bother to know that.
You want to complain about it, be like, well, if you're not gonna buy anything, get out.
Plot twist, the computers will arrive at the same time? I mean, that is a possibility that they could ship them out like almost simultaneously. And if I get two, I mean, it's not gonna be the biggest deal in the world because then I could just sell the other one off or something and probably make more money. Oh, okay. Not that I really don't like selling things on eBay though. Even though you probably could sell things for like, you know, an extra $200 or $300 with how, you know, how much backup and demand there is. The problem is that there's a lot of money that comes out of eBay from the fees and the PayPal fees, and they have like fees for fees. Alright, I'm gonna go back. Who's Claude? Oh, a treasure map. Maybe I should find. Yeah, let's drive over there. Why not? I think that's out of the zone anyway, so we'll probably be out of the vultures and other shit that try to kill you, so may as well do that. Go see Amazon package at the FedEx warehouse. Yeah, they use FedEx a lot. They also have like their own trucks. I don't know if that's like how that works out. Did I get cut again? I guess I did. Well, whatever. It's just, if I heal it again, I'm just gonna get cut up again because these stupid vultures are just a bitch and not half. But yeah, Amazon also has their own trucks. I don't know if they're like contracted out to just like independent people who like do it on the side or something, or if that's like some subdivision of some other delivery company. But I've seen those as well. I mean, usually you don't pay much attention until there's an actual problem. Thankfully, I haven't had many issues with the deliveries around here. Other than the one that I just like mentioned earlier, I can't think of anything else that happened. But yeah, like when you have things that are going wrong, then you tend to pay attention to that stuff. Like, oh yeah, it's goddamn FedEx all the time, they mess things up. Or UPS or whatever it may be.
Like that funny thing I read online, it's like how I'd like to die being delivered by enter name of post office they don't like, because then I would end up being bludgeoned to death by their manhandling and sent to the wrong address. I was like, oh my god, too funny.
Almost there. You have no idea either, JP? Some are contracts and other ones belong to them? Yeah. I mean, that's true. The trucks probably belong to them. Since they got, like, their names plastered all over them and whatever.
Oh wow, another battery bank and a level 4 hammer. Sweet. Did I put the repair kits away? I did.
What's that?
Dang it. Throw that away.
I forget. Did we say if there really was much to use with the battery bank anymore?
The battery bank is what you use to power the traps, like the dart traps and stuff like that.
Oh, we have a better shovel now. Alright, let me take this off this one. Whenever you get a better shovel, you definitely want to switch to it 'cause it makes things so much easier when you're digging. It's like, please get me close to that time where I can just dig and like get a hole with each dig or whatever. Like right now it takes us two hits to dig a hole. If you could just do one, that'd be amazing. I wonder if I could do it with like a power swing. Let's see. Nope. So it's not really worth doing. Plus the power swing takes longer anyway, so I don't think it really saves you much time at all. It's pretty much the same thing for all tools. So it's kind of silly that they even bothered to put it in. You've only gotten 5 things for yourself, Ishi. That's either good self-restraint, or you don't get spoiled at all, I see. Alright, so the digging minigame is always fun, 'cause for whatever reason I always have, like, the luck of digging in the furthest corner possible, and I have to go to the other side to dig later. Wait, is that? Nope, that's not it. Nope. You don't want to dig in the dirt, or not the dirt, the hard rock, because that won't get you anywhere. It's a little bit of both? I see. Yeah, I remember it was years and years ago now when I guess my parents, you were like, oh, we're just gonna use your Amazon account because I had, you know, the Amazon Prime or whatever at the time. And of course, it was probably when I was in, I think it was when I was in college, because I think initially with Amazon Prime, it was kind of like a thing for students, and like it was a special discount or whatever. Do you remember that at all, Mike?
Nah, I can't say that I do.
Did you have Amazon Prime back in the day, or you never? Ooh, we found the treasure.
We actually didn't get Amazon Prime until, like, fairly recently.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, this zombie bear's taking a lot of shots. There, he's dead. Okay.
I want to say it's probably been like, I don't know, when did Amazon Prime first become a thing? I want to say it's definitely been over 10 years, probably like, I want to say almost like 12 or 14. Probably not that long, but it feels that long. Oh, now having the lock-picking bullshit, where it breaks immediately whenever I try to use the goddamn thing, and it always resets itself back to a higher number.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we did it. Okay, thank you. Oh, wow, this had a lot of money in it. Almost 6,000. Metal chain mod, bipod mod. Sweet. Alright, well that was definitely worth it. Now I feel like we've actually accomplished something. Right. Let's take this back around and come to town. Amazon's been around for a long time. That's from the 90s, right? Amazon and eBay? Yeah, these are companies that go way back. The Prime came later, like the Prime thing. I mean, at first, you didn't really have too much to worry about, because, like, you never had to pay taxes for anything on Amazon. I mean, you're technically supposed to, but no one really cared back then. But, you know, now everything's more expensive on it. I'll actually look up Amazon Prime, see how old it is. It started in 2005, so it's actually probably about right to what I said. Like, how I said, I wanted to say it was more like 14 years ago or something like that. That probably is actually accurate then. Supposedly 150 million users of Amazon Prime. It's not too bad right there.
That's not bad at all, yeah.
I'm trying to remember, is it like $10 a month or whatever? Or is it a year? No, it might be like $80 a year, I'm trying to think of. I can't remember the price of it. But that's, yeah, that's, I mean, just from that, that's a ton of money. Good lord.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Slowly over the hill.
Take way too long to destroy.
Whoa, whoa, what's this? Jason is saying, have you heard? Have you seen that kids are scared that Santa's gonna give them and spread the coronavirus? Is this something for real? It sounds like a meme or something.
I want to say I wouldn't be surprised, but I would hope that that's not true.
That is kind of funny, but also sad at the same time. I'm not sure which of it more of is. I guess overall I'm kind of amused by that idea. But what the hell? Who the fuck thinks of that? Alright, maybe I'll do this while we're out here. Uh-oh, we don't have any kids in the chat, do we? I don't think we do. But yeah, I don't know. It is kind of like a weird thing, I guess, but it's just kind of like a tradition, I suppose. I don't know, I guess like there's some kind of value in having some kind of sense of magic or fantasy to the world for kids. I don't know, it's like you don't just like go and tell your kid about like the cold harsh realities of the world as like a fucking 4 or like 5-year-old. Like no one could handle that. That's just like abuse, in all honesty. See, I kind of get people wanting to have this like idea of whimsy and magic, at least for a little while. I feel like this is gonna be a nightmare to go into, especially since I just survived being beaten down that other mission. Oh, there's a doorway for us right here. Well, not really a doorway, but a way in.
I love how you can just see like the dead bodies of the people who tried to defeat the zombie bear before, and it's just like, oh yeah. That's morbid as hell.
Wait, where are you?
Level 5 wrench. Oh, I'm at the bear den.
The bear den.
Yeah, it was my quest area.
So did you face the bear?
Oh yeah, I killed both of them. There was 2 zombie bears in there.
Have I heard the news of what they're gonna do on YouTube next year? Oh, which part of it, Fantron? There's like so much of it that is happening. I don't know which one you're referring to. It's like I wish there's only one bad thing YouTube was doing next year to worry about. Like that would be a blessing almost. It's like, oh yeah, YouTube's only gonna be doing one thing to screw you over next year. Just one. It's like, oh, alright, that's actually not too bad then. Yes, YouTube, thank you. May I have some more? Mike, what would you say is your favorite thing that YouTube has done to, you know, not necessarily just your channel, but to like, I guess the site in general? Or people in general? And by favorite, I mean like, the most stupidest thing you found them to do. Of course.
Oh, I guess it would be the fact that, like, I would definitely have to say it's that, like, made for kids crap, because I just, like, yes, I do think it is something that needed to be a thing, but, I mean, come on. Like, don't make it, like, affect these creators so much that are actually using this as a job, you know? Like, be like, oh, okay, well, we'll just make sure that your ads are, the same and blah, 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 just,
Which particular thing you mean they did about the 4 kids? 'Cause I think they did 2 different things about like kids or kids content that kind of angered people.
I think it was mainly the fact that, I would say the major thing was the thing where they said, um, that it made it where advertisers were kind of like, oh, well, we're not going to advertise this person anymore at all, was the major thing. And the fact that it pretty much, from what I heard, did nothing at all in the end.
Yeah, I really have to say with all this, like, how much of this does it actually like affect? Like, oh, we put in this rule that this person can't get monetized, but did that actually stop kids from like watching anything? Because I have a feeling it didn't. Like, it had no effect whatsoever on whether or not a kid actually watched it. All it had an effect on was like whether a person actually made money on that video or not. And it's like, well, that didn't really stop what you wanted in the first place. Wow, JP actually said he had a good take for once. This is like a rarity. This is a Christmas miracle. JP is actually pleased with something Michael said. Mike, what's your reaction to that?
I'm impressed that he was impressed with it.
Wow, this might be the start of a beautiful friendship. I think this is the cement. There we go. Let's see here. Something about the new guidelines for the copyright. New guidelines for the copyright. Is there anything specific? Used to make videos, but got lazy, so I never had many problems. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, if you never really had to worry about like monetization on a channel, which, I mean, either you had to have a really old channel where you were able to do that without too many issues, or you had to have a somewhat big channel. Let's not go that far. It's not something you really have to worry about for the most part, because like at the most, all YouTube can do is like strike your videos, which sounds bad, but if you're not making money from it, you can always just make a new channel. And as far as we could tell, YouTube doesn't do a whole lot to stop you from making channels, because this is an issue Mike used to have, where he'd have people like, and I think I've had this issue too with people, where they can make like numerous new accounts with like almost no problem whatsoever. Like there's like no, what's the word? There's no like verification on YouTube for making a channel, at least that I could tell of, because people seem to be able to make like new channels without any issues whatsoever. Like you ban someone, and like they come back like a minute later with a new channel. It's like nothing even happened.
And there's nothing you can do about it, because like you can't issue an IP ban yourself, because they don't want you to have that power. But I kind of think, even though I know many people would disagree, I kind of wish that was a thing that you could do. You could be like, okay, listen, this is getting out of hand. This is ridiculous. Like, I am certain that this is the same person over and over again. Let me just ban their IP. But, no, they don't
I
want you
feel
to
the
do
same
that.
way about that too. And it's funny because YouTube's only like taken things that's made it more difficult to do moderation. Because I remember, like right now, if I'm on the YouTube stream chat, and I'm looking at like Shadowcat or Ishi, I'm looking at your account, and let's say I wanted to see what your channel was like, because you can go to someone's YouTube channel usually and see like, when the person made their YouTube channel or something like that. And it used to be a good way of telling if like someone was like a troll or whatever, because maybe their channel was just made like a few minutes ago or whatever. You used to be able to click on it on YouTube in the stream chat and then go to their channel instantly. Now they stopped letting you do that. Even if you're the like the streamer, I can't go to any of your channels to like see anything about you guys.
And they said it was like a privacy thing, and I'm like, no. It's not.
It's always about privacy for YouTube, except like they'll sell all of your data all day, every day. Essentially, they don't bat an eye about that.
Exactly.
Oh, I guess, was that a level up? The game played like a dramatic sound effect. I don't even think I did level up. What the hell? Is that just from reading the skill book? That's a weird sound. Well, whatever, game. kids usually put their birth date to 1999 or whatever. Yeah, I mean, this is something we did when I was a kid. Like, it doesn't take a whole lot of brains to figure out, oh, you're asking me when my birthday is. Let me make sure it's sometime over 18. And that's all any kid ever did. Like, going back to whenever the internet began, pretty much. You were such a way to get rid of subscribers, Shadowcat. I guess you have some stories of your own to tell. I know Michael and I probably have had that at times as well.
Yeah.
The same sentiment.
Like, I kind of wish it didn't, like, I know mute is like the nice way of putting it. Like, you know, it's like you mute somebody and they're technically able to still comment. But I feel like, I know this is going to sound hilarious, but I feel like it's kind of like a dick thing to do, because it's like, you're basically saying like, oh, let them continue to be a troll and comment. But then, like, why not just say, look, you're officially banned. You can't post or anything, like they did on Twitch, you know? And make it where when you do it, it's like they can't contact you at all, you know? Like,
I never want to hear from this person again.
Yeah, it's like they can't contact and say, hey, what the hell? Like, you know, it's like, no, I'm not. You're going to relinquish this. I did it. You're done, you know? This isn't like, you know, like where you go to a store and they're like, oh, this is just a temporary thing. Oh, don't worry. You'll be able to come back. No, it's like...
Mike, I want to speak to your channel's manager.
I know,
I
right?
was wrongfully banned. How dare you?
Exactly. I left the campfire on. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, there's like so much to talk about. I forgot about that. I wanted to bring that up too. About Twitch banning use of certain words now, like simp, and I think there are a couple of others. You can't say simp, virgin, and incel, I believe it was. It's just really funny. And in a way, it's not really that unexpected, because it's kind of been the way Twitch has been going for a while, where they've been really kind of going overboard with the like moderation on that site. Like, it's almost kind of the opposite problem of YouTube, I guess, where like they do almost too much to people. And I'm not really sure how I feel about that. I kind of get that you don't want people insulting people like 24/7, but at the same time, I think you just can't constantly interfere with people's affairs and just let it work itself out. Because it's kind of stupid that they're here playing like mommy and daddy for like the different streamers, like, oh, you can't call this person that, you can't call that person that. It's like, well, what if they insult each other using different words? Like, how's that really that much different? Like, there's worse things you could call people than a simp or an incel or a, whatever it may be. Like, you can easily think of a few things that are worse than that. And another thing that's really funny about this, and I've seen people say this before about other websites too, like, because this was a problem that YouTube had for a while, and I don't remember if it still has this, but YouTube had a rule about how they said, you're responsible for what your commenters are saying in your comment section. So it's like, if a person says like a certain thing in your comment section, you have to ban it. Otherwise, like, YouTube will hold you responsible for the community guideline. I don't know if they're still doing that or not, but that was like a big issue. And then a good logical point that a couple of people made is, why does YouTube let you type that word in the first place? Like, let's say it's, you know, the most controversial word you could think of, which is the N-word or whatever. If you don't want people saying that, then why does YouTube let you type that in the chat in the first place?
Like, why doesn't it have like a filter system that
that it automatically gets filtered out? Now, I think like these days, YouTube actually does have a filter in place like that, because I've seen that before on my channel where it's like, oh, this word was, this comment was blocked because of this word. So I think they have actually implemented that, you know, some point in the last year or so. But as far as I know, on Twitch, they don't do that. So it's like, if Twitch doesn't like this word now, like simp or whatever, or incel, then why don't they just have that automatically filtered out instead of being like, oh, it's going to show up on, you know, on the chat whenever someone types it in. It's like, just have it so it doesn't show up. That's actually possible to do. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. It's like, this is only a problem as long as you let it be a problem. And really, like, I don't think it's much of a problem in the first place. Cause it's like, if someone's gonna be a dick, well, let them be a dick. And then, if like the streamer wants to ban them, the streamer can just ban them. Like, I don't give a shit that someone here wants to call someone a simp or a cuck or what was it? I can't, incel or whatever. Yeah, whatever these fucking words are. It's like, who fucking cares? Like, I don't give a shit.
I remember I read this article and it was like,
but if someone does give a shit, then they could ban them, and that's
yeah.
that.
Like, I brought this up before, I think, but it always makes me laugh. So every time I think of it, I bring it up again. There was this person who was saying that like men shouldn't call other men a pussy because like they were saying that like that was apparently going to increase suicide rates and stuff. And I was like, where are you coming up with this info? I mean,
whatever you
like,
say.
It's like, okay.
Yeah, I sourced this out of the Journal of My Asshole.
Exactly. It's very legit. You should always believe it. It's like,
By the way, you guys are all simps. Uh-oh. Gonna ban you right now, Yuki. Watch out. Got my finger hovering on the trigger. Alright, well, I hear a bunch of simp zombies right now going wild upstairs. Gonna hit them with this ban hammer. We can find the fucking stairway. Where the fuck are these guys? Oh my god. There we go. Well, if I find the stairs, I'd be able to kill them. Sadly, I don't know where I'm going. Was I like just about to hit it, but I turned back? Oh, I guess this is the only stairway up. It's just this makeshift one. Well, that's fine, I guess. I mean, I probably could have just used this in the first place, but I didn't want to. Oh my god. You get over here. There we go.
alright. Done a whole lot of work.
He's down here now. Wait, where is this guy?
Up the walls.
I hate when you hear them, but you can't find them. Who's up here pounding? Go pound sand, you assholes. Oh, you asshole. You're not dead? Oh my god. They simp you so hard they cannot lunge at the player characters. I mean, I guess, yeah, that's kind of what simps are like. They're just like gushing forward towards the player, trying to get their hands all over them. That probably would be what most simps were like anyway. Not wrong about that. Now I can never go on Twitch after saying all this stuff here. They'd ban me instantly. Yeah, the leather chest armor isn't really that valuable, as you could probably tell. Yeah, I'm just gonna scrap this. Military vest. Is this better than the one I have? No, it's not. Alright, so I'll just scrap this one too. Actually, wait. No, this one actually is a little bit better. Even though it's both, they're both level 4. Sometimes one level 4 can be better than other level 4. It's kind of strange, but yeah, it kind of happens sometimes. Pump shotgun, which I don't really need. Alright, so let's see if I can switch this over. Except I have too much crap in my inventory. I had to put this away. But in all honesty, I've always had this weird vibe from Twitch, and that's why I never really used them. Even though people over the years have been like, why don't you use Twitch? Like, Twitch is better than YouTube. YouTube doesn't, you know, they don't let you do this, they don't let you do that. So, like, wouldn't Twitch be the better place to go to? I'm like, yeah, I kind of see, like, the ways where Twitch is better in certain areas, but I've always gotten that weird vibe from them in regards to, like, being, I don't know what you want to call it, like, being woke or being politically correct on, like, many things. And don't get me wrong, YouTube's kind of the same way, but in my opinion, YouTube's kind of been slower about going about that stuff. And that's kind of been the main reason why I've never wanted to use Twitch that much. Now I'm trying to think of what... Oh, that's right. I was going to switch the armor. I get distracted so easily in this game. Alright, let's see. We'll take off this stuff. Put on the new thing. Yeah, because this one... It's only 8. This one's 9. And it's like the same level of quality. It's just better for some reason. Well. There we go. Oh, and the reason why I use YouTube a lot is because it actually lets you stream in any quality you want for the most part. That's something that Twitch has, and it's crazy to say that it's been years and Twitch has never upgraded its capabilities. Well, it has. I think at one point it went from like, they said you could only stream at, what was it, 3,000 kilobits per second, and now it went to 6,000. But even that was like, what, 4, 5, 6 years ago now?
Oh, yeah.
So like they haven't upgraded from that, which in my opinion still is too little from what they should let you do. Wait, I just got one that's even better. Oh my god. I have to upgrade that again. Alright, well, probably should have paid attention to see what other items were first. That's kind of funny. They don't have that? Oh, you feel like banned simp because the e-girls got angry when people called their fan base a simp? I mean, yeah, that was like a big thing that happened earlier in the year, right? I remembered, because it was when Leafy came back to YouTube for like a few months, and like he kind of went at whatever her name was, I don't even know, one of those like female streamers, and like he was calling all her like her fan simps or whatever. It's like, she has a boyfriend, you idiot, she's never gonna date you. And he ended up getting banned from YouTube for like being a bit too abrasive about the whole thing.
That's funny.
So I can kind of see like maybe that's what prompted the whole thing. I wouldn't be that surprised. I have to make a decision over what to bring back and what not to at this point. Pokimane? I mean, that could be it. I don't really know any of them because I don't watch Twitch. So you guys probably know more than me. Didn't she get her simps to ban him? Yeah, I think that's what I heard too. Actually, was it him or It's a Gundam? I don't know. Actually, it's probably both for all I know. It's probably been like a bunch of people she's gotten banned. Was she also the one that said the copy strike PewDiePie? Or is that someone else as well? Because I would not be surprised. I remember that being a thing. That was like a number of years ago now, though. Because like whatever PewDiePie was like laughing about like one of those streamers. And they're like, can we copy strike him for watching my video and making fun of me? It's like, oh my god. Like, how can anyone take this person seriously? When they're that like stuck up about themselves? Like, you cannot make fun of me at all. How dare you? And I'm also realizing I still haven't cleared out this building. Where the fuck is this last zombie? It's below me here. Here, let's make our own way down. Let's fuck exploring this stupid house. Oh, now they're friends? I mean, I guess it has been a while, so maybe they made up for it. Uh-oh. What is this thing? Oh, it's a fucking cop. Aww. What is it doing? It sounds like it's getting itself killed. What a dummy. Oh boy. I don't know how it fit through the door with its big freaking head. Alright, there we go. We finished it. I watch Twitch when I have nothing to do, but I don't understand it. Yeah, I don't really understand it either. Yeah, it's kind of like a different culture almost from YouTube. I don't know. I guess I think what was it? It was Jason who said like the parasocial thing. I think that's like a huge aspect of Twitch, and I guess it was on YouTube as well, or maybe it is still. I don't know. I kind of want to say was because like it used to be that there's more of like communities on YouTube of people that would like collaborate and kind of hang out together, and it almost doesn't feel like it's that way as much anymore than like say it used to be in 2013 or so, maybe like around that time. Oh, did my bike despawn? I really hope it didn't. Oh, wait, where would I have parked it? Oh, it might have actually despawned this time. This is not a very lucky stream if this is the case. And I definitely rode my bike here, right guys? You can refresh me on that. I'm pretty sure I did. Oh wait, here it is. This scares the shit out of me every time. It always seems like I lose it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's just blending in with the grass. Don't understand how things like Discord and Twitch work, so I just kind of avoid them altogether. I actually think it's really... Like, I don't even know how old you are, Ishi. But I think it's a really good idea to avoid stuff like that, especially when you're younger and... Like, even if you're like kind of older. Because like even when you're like 19, 20, 21, you might think you're old, but in reality, you haven't really finished developing yet, like mentally, in a lot of ways. And even like a number of years beyond that for a lot of people. And I include myself in that too, don't get me wrong. Like you actually grow a lot throughout the years. And I guess in some ways you never do stop growing. But I think social media can be a really bad influence on people. And it can be really easy to get surrounded by people who all tell you to like conform to this one thing or this like one hive mind, and it's just not a good thing for like creativity, for like social and just like I guess it would be social bonds, but just like the way we interact with each other. I just don't think it's very healthy. And I've kind of felt this way for a while on a lot of things like that, but I never really expanded on them. Because I've, you know, you guys know I have like a Twitter and stuff, and I mean, you know, I'm on YouTube, obviously, if you're here watching this. But I just never really wanted to get too much into Twitter, and I feel like that's been a good decision on my part. Because I just see the way some people that, even people I know, act on that site. And it's kind of different from the way I see them interacting in like other contexts. And it's kind of not like the version of them I know at all, so it's like weird and hard to see. And it kind of makes me like not want to interact with them as much. So I don't know what to say about it. It's complicated, but I feel like if you're on the younger side, it's probably best to just like focus on real relationships. I know some people be like, oh, but like, you know, it's 2020 now and so much of the way we interact is online now, so those are real relationships. And I mean, it's easy to say that if you spend a lot of time online, but it just really isn't quite the same as actually having to be in like the same room or whatever it may be with someone, or, you know, even if it's outside, hang out at some kind of park or, you know, skate park or whatever it may be.
Yeah. I remember reading something online about that, how they were saying, you know, like, not even before, like, this happened, but, like, you know, like, they were talking about, you know, how we used to go out and meet people, and how the internet actually kind of ruined that, because it changed from, you know, you could like access social media stuff and communicate with people that way and meet new people and blah, 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 blah. But then they said, well, you know, if you do want to go out, you know, and meet people in person or whatever, what you need to do is you have to like go to these set locations. And now it's like you can't even do that anymore. You know? More or less.
Yeah, it's easy to become indoctrinated into extreme ways of thinking. It really is. And there's a part of you which, if you let it, it almost just feels good doing that. To like convince yourself that you're in the right about something. And that
crap.
everyone else who, you know, doesn't feel the same way as you is, you know, the enemy. They're evil. There's something wrong with them. And they're this like foe to be vanquished. It's really easy to fall in this trap of thinking that way because it feels good thinking that way.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it's tempting because like, obviously there are things that everyone feels about that they're right on. And, you know, people don't think like, oh, I'm wrong about this and I'm going to be wrong about this because that's just what I want to do. Like, that's not what the way people think. So like, you know, it's saying the obvious. Like, of course people feel that way about something. But on some level, you have to like figure out a way to communicate with others who feel different from you without going all in like that. But I think it's difficult to do that because you have to acknowledge the part of you that then says, well, if they're not completely evil, maybe it could be that I'm wrong about something.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not something that's easy for people to do.
Exactly.
Like, I will say there's things that I feel strongly about, which I usually don't talk about here, that I'm like, I think this is the correct course of action. I think, you know, things would be better off if it was this way rather than that way. But there's very few things that I feel 100% certain on, like, yes, this is the path forward. This will work out 100% and it'll definitely be the right thing. And anyone that doesn't feel like me must be a foe to vanquish or whatever it may be. It's like, yeah, I think I'm right about this. I think it feels more right than the other thing, but I'm always open to new information. And if, you know, observations of what's going on proves counter, I will change my point of view. It seems like online, though, it's dangerous to do that because then people instantly snap on you for like, oh no, you're a traitor to this cause. How dare you? It's like if you say the slightest thing that sounds right-wing to someone on the left, you're like far right. And if you do the opposite, it's, you know, the same on, you know, right to the left or whatever it may be. It's like there's no room for, you know, nuance or growth. And it's just not healthy in a space. And it happens in real life too, but it seems like it happens a lot more online. I think it's just easier to do that. It's easier to like swear someone off online than it is to do so in real life. And it does happen in real life, which is sad. It happens with family. And I've seen that happen with, you know, some people. I think everyone has seen it to some extent in the last couple of years because everyone's just been getting so crazy. Like, I've seen some family members of mine swear off other family members and over stupid reasons for the most part. And it's like, I don't know, are you really happy doing that? Like, maybe you are. But I would like to think part of you knows that it's just really small and petty. And that there's like bigger things going on in life than just whatever cause you think is important enough to throw away years and years of family or whatever the hell it may be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting things in the wrong location because I'm like not really thinking while talking about all this stuff. There we go. Let's fix this up a little bit. I should probably take some more health items out with me, considering how well I've been doing so far today.
Oh, sawed-off shotgun schematic. Nice.
I want to see if I missed anything because we're just kind of chatting out loud. Oh wait, is T here? No, I don't think he is. I saw people talking about T in the chat, so that maybe T Master's here because people usually talk about T when he's around. Given that's in his name, it tends to inspire people. Yeah, it does. Shotcut kind of echoed what I said about how it's easier to feel easier and fun, which yeah, that's part of it too. I think it's like the fun. It's almost like an adrenaline rush to convince yourself that you're self-righteous and, you know, on the path of good and whatever. You know, it's weird because I've seen people who like fluctuate, like they go from like one extreme to the other, and like they tend to be the people that are most fervent in like their beliefs on like both sides of it. And it's so weird to see, because there'll be someone like advocates very heavily for this like one thing, then all of a sudden they're strongly against it on like the complete other side of the spectrum. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, all right. Like that like escalated really quick. Like the what is it, that one Will Ferrell movie? Or I don't think it's a Will Ferrell movie, but he's like one of the characters in it. Oh, there's food I have to cook. Well, I mean, food to put away to be cooked later. Probably should take some food out, though. Okay, I'm gonna eat this. Right, I cannot focus right now to save my life, so let me stop a second and assess. Do I need this compound bow? No, because I have the other thing right now. So I'm not using that. I don't need the regular arrow ammo either. I should probably put away the spear. I haven't been using this lately. I know it's good for some things. Oh, I got a... Wait, when did I get this? I got a level 6 AK-47? See, this is shit that I have to be paying attention to, but I'm not. Alright, well, let's use this from now on. I have an empty slot for it too, okay. Can I take something off of this one then? Good lord. Uh-oh, sounds like someone's having fun out there. Thank you for that shared experience, Mike.
Checking out a bear.
Oh, the bears are back. They're always back in town. Okay, let's see. We've had a lot of people online who try to start arguments with others, especially on Discord. There are people who don't seem to enjoy social interaction unless they're fighting with others. Yeah, I've seen people that are like that, who kind of just like bring stuff up almost to precipitate something. But I tend to not like just deal with people online that way either, so that's how I tend to avoid them, I guess. Like, Mike's also very smart. He's never had Twitter, have you, Mike?
No, I never did.
Like, that's how you avoid like 95% of online drama.
I had friends back in the day that tried to get me on it, and they were like, "Oh, come on, it's so good. Like, you should get on it." And I'm like, "No, I'll pass. I'm already on, well, MySpace back in the day. I'll just stick to that. It'll be all right."
Oh man, classic.
And then, of course, you know, that went under more or less, and I was just like, you know what? I'm not upset about this in the slightest. Businessman, you're an idiot.
Yep. The zombies usually are idiots.
I guess they did something to
Should
their
probably look at
pathing
this
again. Because they used to be a lot smarter where, like, they wouldn't get stuck on something and be able to run straight towards you. And he actually ran straight towards me. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. This isn't right.
As I said, the supportive people, even online people, in my case at least. And yeah, you can meet, like it's, I don't want to like doom pill people and being like, oh, there's like no good relationships you could have with people online. I think it can be very difficult, but I think the most important thing in almost any relationship is to like know yourself first. And it's a very easy thing to say. It's another thing to like master. And it's something like, you know, because you don't really ever truly master it. You just always have to improve and grow and learn on. But like when you're in control of yourself and you know yourself, then you're able to actually handle that stuff a lot better, no matter if it is online or in person. So I think there are strengths and weaknesses to both. Look how generous Mike is sharing all this experience with me. What a good guy. Alright, let me go outside and see what's going on here, since it seems like Mike is dealing with a lot of action. Where are you? I heard something out here. I don't know why, it sounds like you're really far away. Oh, you're out there, that's why. Enjoying the hunting?
Oh, yeah. Hey.
I'd have a little bit of fun.
I know. It's like the one I'm actually going to use.
Yeah.
The one thing I was going to use melee on, and you just come by and like, nope.
Oh yeah, by the way, Mike, how much, because I know you said earlier before we started that you can't stay up too late for this one. So did you want to like leave it off sometime soon or what?
Yeah, I was thinking like right around the time that it is now, actually, which is nice that it's still nighttime.
Probably a good time for it, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we got to talk about a good amount of stuff today, surprisingly.
And we got a lot
I wasn't
of
sure
stuff
how it was gonna be.
too. So.
Well, for you maybe. I got myself killed like an idiot. Although I did recover from it. Now we're almost to another level at this point, so I guess it's not the worst thing in the world that happened. Glad we didn't have to rage quit after all. Your market set, you're riding on the internet.
Oh, blogs.
Trying to open up a little bit more. God. Maybe next year I'll try. Oh, yeah, blogs. Like, that's such an ancient thing. Like, I guess, like, Twitter and stuff replaced that for the most part.
I remember I used to be part of this forum, and I didn't know how toxic it was until I actually just started, like, you know, reading into it. And it became a dumpster fire. Like, everybody was, like, kind of acting like at first they were like, oh, you know, this is a place where we welcome everybody, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then after a while, like, I started, like, reading deeper into the other stuff and all that.
Now, where was this, if you don't mind me asking?
There was this thing I used to watch on YouTube and stuff, and it was called literally Sir Snoopy of Ossington is what it was called, and it was like this little cartoon series this guy made, and he called himself Sir Snoopy, right? And he made himself a forums, and it became a dumpster fire. Like, it was just like at first, you know, everybody on there was like really friendly to each other and stuff. But then, like, you know, there had little areas where like people could just go and hang out. And after I started like hanging out in some of them, I noticed that people kind of changed from more like friendly to kind of judgy. You know, like if you didn't follow like the exact like things that they would follow and stuff, they would just be like, why are you here? Go somewhere else. Like, you know, I know you feel like you've been welcomed in, but you know, you're really not.
Jeez.
And it's like, wait, what? So yeah. And this was back when I was like
places too.
Like in college and stuff. So like it was just like really surprising to me as somebody who was just trying to like find a place with similar interests to my own, you know, and be like, oh, this might be a good place to check out, you know, join up on it and stuff. And afterwards I realized, looking back, I was like, you know, I don't even miss it, because it really was a place where people did not feel welcome, you know. Hey, why do you hit me with a hammer for?
Just to mess around. Like, having all this fun upgrading without me, you're gonna get all that experience. Anyway, I'm gonna
got 9,000 plus.
I'm gonna drop us out of the game. That way, we're not gonna go into the daytime on accident. Okay. So we get a nice fresh start on next stream. And yeah, so let me just read off the last comments here, see if there's anything I missed. Let me scroll back up a bit. So I think I did see something before. Yeah, Yuki said, legit, I recently joined a server and they're so wholesome that if anyone self-deprecates themselves to go on full attack mode with compliments, it's also so adorable and wholesome. I remember I saw that on another person's stream. I think I told Mike the story where, like, he had some kind of, like a health condition which, made it hard for him to put on weight. And, like, there'd be people in the stream that would come in and make fun of being too skinny. And then, like, his other supporters would come in and, like, say something about, like, oh, like, what's up, man? You're looking so fat today, and, like, stuff like that. Which is, like, normally not a compliment for most people, but for him it was, so, like, that would kind of make him feel better. I thought that was something really nice that people did. She said, started watching live streams and chatting with people. I was surprised at how many people started actually replying to me. It made me feel human because I was always treated like less. Oh, well, I'm glad that, you could be a part of this live stream too, Ishii. And I thank you for coming out and, contributing and sharing to the chat, your points of view and stuff, because it's always interesting to hear from other people and, kind of see what their experiences are and share that, because we all come from, like, very different perspectives, I've found. Like, there's a nice variety of people that show up to these.
I'm not gonna, like, put down any of, like, the big wig streamers, but I do feel like the smaller community streamers are the ones that are better for that, like coming in just being like, hey, how's it going, like, my life is this, like, and you can, like, put this all out and people will be like, oh, like, you can be like kind of more of a support group instead of like a, like, you'll go up to like some of like I'll hear, like, I'll watch some of the bigger streamers, like, they'll be reading their chat and like someone will be like, my day's been horrible, I'm glad I'm here, and he'll, like, the person will kind of look and be like, yeah, okay, I'm glad this is like your support, I guess. And like they'll say stuff like that, and like you can't even tell if he's joking or not, and it's like, wait, what? And like,
yeah,
you know how like we sometimes razz on each other too, like, like you were saying, like the person who said he razzed about the person.
Oh, you're talking about JP,
like,
aren't you?
No, I'm talking about this other guy. He had someone like make a joke because, like, he has the face cam and all that, and someone made a joke about how he was looking like he was balding a little bit. I think I told you this story before, but like he told the guy basically, and don't so many words, to fuck off. Like, he's like, you know what, I don't care if you've subscribed, donated, or anything to this, you can leave and never fucking come back. And I was just like, wow, like, the guy was clearly joking. And I mean, no offense to the guy, I mean, I heard that, I like listened to that, I was just sitting there like, wow, man,
yeah, you get some people that just have, no chill at all and don't know how to handle it. Like, there's been many infamous cases over the years of people like that, and it's just, everyone reacts to things in their own way, but sometimes you have to, like, figure out, like, which approach is best, and usually it's to not overreact and, kind of have a tantrum like that, because that tends to get made fun of by certain corners of the internet, and it'll just draw more attention to it. Like, it almost always draws more attention to it. Like, I can almost guarantee that guy probably is gonna get, if he hasn't already, like, a dozen more comments about it than he would have normally had because of that kind of reaction. Because people want to get that reaction out of some people. But anyway, I just wanted to, like, round out some of the comments. Also, Jason said, all my friends currently are online friends because I just moved to this area and I don't know anyone and I can't meet them because of the lockdown. Yeah, like, that's part of, like, life these days that makes it so much harder. And, hopefully sooner than later this will come to an end and, you get a chance to get out there and, live a somewhat reasonable, normal life. We'll have to see. Maybe that's expecting too much at this point. Whoever you yeah, this is a good point that Yuki says. Whoever you surround yourself with ends up influencing you, so it's always best to make sure whoever you're with is someone you can really like and be someone you can trust, etc. Yeah, it's like, remember that game Bug Snacks that just came out? It's like, you are what you eat. It's like, you really are. You are what you surround yourself with, and it definitely has an influence on you. So there's some people that, it's hard to say, but sometimes you do have to cut certain people out of your life if they're, not doing anything positive for you. And I don't mean that in the way like, oh, like I don't know, like, let's say like, oh, when's the last time Mike paid me a compliment? It's like, I am just going to say, goodbye, Mike. I will never talk to you again because you haven't said anything nice about me. No, I mean, like, just like the way a person acts or something. If they're just like always trying to drag you down, or they're always like, I don't know, being a certain way where it's hard to explain. And I don't want to give like one particular case example, but like just in general, there's certain ways that people have an effect on you. Like they're almost like, you know, vampires where they just like drain your energy. I think that's the best way I've heard them like almost described as. Let's see if I can go on a little bit. Try to open up a little bit more. Maybe next year I'll try to stop insulting myself to impress others. But that might be a stretch. Yeah, like I said, it's the best thing I could say for people, and it's like not something that I just say and like, oh, you're just like, oh yeah, I get it. But it's just something that comes with wisdom over time, is you have to learn to be yourself and learn what that means to be yourself. And then eventually, like, everything will come to you. And it's not going to make any sense to you because it's not like a good explanation. I don't think there's a way to actually explain how it works, but over time, I think we all get there eventually, one way or the other. Let's see, is there anything else I should really respond to? I feel like if I say anything good about myself, I immediately be shot down because I'm used to that, so I just insult myself, so at least they think I know what I'm talking about and am aware. One thing I should say to Ishii is, it's really funny because, you know, in a way I'm still like that, where, you know, it's difficult to put yourself out there because you don't want to get shot down by someone. And like there are many like areas in life where I could probably say I'm still like that in certain ways. But the secret that you learn about a lot of other people is that no one else knows what the fuck they're doing. And it's something that's simultaneously terrifying to know and also kind of a relief to know. Because we're all just kind of, you know, making what we can of it, you know, on what we have and what we know, which is often very incomplete and not whole. You know, it's scary because at the same time you think like all these people you're supposed to trust, which no one has any trust anymore, like elected officials, you know, judges, whatever it may be. It's like, yeah, they don't really know that much either. Like, yeah, I mean, of course, there's like certain things like they may have studied or, you know, over experience have gained insight into. But in the end, we're all fallible. None of us are omnipotent and know the answer. So it's like, we're all just winging it. And there will be people who judge you for it, but they're not people really worth knowing. That's the best way I could put it, I guess. Because we're all just imperfect and don't know what the hell we're doing. I mean, look at the stream. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying half the time. Is that it? People are bad at things tend to believe they're better. Yeah, and that's a good point too. I think there's a word for that, but I'm not going to pretend to know that I know more than I do and that I actually know what that is, because then I'd be guilty of the same thing, wouldn't I? But yeah, there's definitely a phrase for what Jason said there. And I think that kind of wraps it up. Yeah, so happy holidays, Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and everything else, everyone. Thank you for stopping by the stream. I hope you had a good time. We're almost at the end of 2020. It's been a tough year to all of you, but you can all give yourselves a pat on the back for making it through. You know, I don't know if next year will be any better. I have very little optimism in the world anymore, so probably not, but if you made it this far, who knows what else you can make it past. So, for now, everyone, enjoy your holidays. Enjoy your family, friends, whatever it may be. I'll see you next week for another stream of 7 Days to Die. And I'm sure Mike will be there too. Oh, Mike, I'll give you some last words there as well, because I kind of talked a bunch. So go ahead, man.
Yes, thanks. As you said, thanks everyone for showing up. I appreciate every one of you. And it's also nice just to be able to, you know, hang out, talk a little bit like this. You know, great little thing to do, especially during the holidays, is because, you know, there's some people out there that are kind of just like sitting there, like in their house, just like.
Yeah, that's true. Like Jason said, and
yeah,
I guess Yuki too, and maybe Ishii and other people. Shadowcat. I'm sure JP as well, man. Just kidding, JP.
those of you who are about to go to bed, good night, everyone. Those of you who might be showing up and being like, oh, it's still, morning.
Oh, Mike, speak of the devil, True Blue Aussie, hey. I'm sorry, we're just at the end of the stream. That's really bad timing.
Oh. Thanks
So I guess for
Appreciate
us, I'm assuming Aussie means Australia. So it's probably more like, I guess daytime for you or whatever. But yeah, we're just ending the night here. So thanks for stopping by, but yeah, we're about to end. Anyway, you were gonna say anything else, Mike? I kind of cut you off.
Oh no, that's it. Just
all right. Well,
to say that.
Well, guys, as I've said before, one last time, take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Happy holidays. We'll see you next time.
Have a good night.